Hello, welcome back to CinemaBurger, where I bring you movie reviews from a different perspective. Today we're here to talk about the newest Disney movie based on the theme park ride, Jungle Cruise. Now, when I heard they were making a Jungle Cruise movie, I'm like, alright, Pirates of the Caribbean was successful, but what are the odds that another movie based on a theme park ride will be popular? Well, I forget how much money the movie made, but when I saw the movie, I was pleasantly surprised. Yes, the plot is a little recycled. It resembles things like Pirates of the Caribbean and the Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. But what's good is it has the spirit of those, which is what makes the movies work. Dwayne Johnson plays a sarcastic but overall good-hearted person. Emily Blunt is the adventurous one looking for something special. And yes, this movie stars Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, Edgar Ramirez, Paul Giamatti, and Jack Whitehall. Jack Whitehall plays Emily Blunt's brother, who's like the rich one from England, and he doesn't want to. He's used to the luxury and silver spoons, and he doesn't like getting dirty and stuff. Now, usually, if this was a movie from like the 50s or 60s, the roles would be reversed. The woman would be like shy and dainty, and the man would be adventurous. But it's nice that they have the woman being adventurous, and so basically the plot is there's some flower with petals that can restore life because sure, whatever. So Emily Blunt's uh, on the way to find it, and Dwayne Johnson's the only one who will um, go hunting for it. Now, it first starts off where they show Dwayne Johnson giving a typical boat tour, and it is identical to the Jungle Cruise you would go to at Disney World or Disneyland. See, like, the headhunters, the backside of water, hippos, things like that. And he makes it fun. He makes a lot of bad puns, which really appeals to me because I love bad puns. And just listening to Dwayne Johnson be, like, sarcastic and, like, sassy is amazing. Because usually he's, like, the tough action guy with the cheesy one-liners, but this time, I mean, he's still kind of like that, but he has more sarcasm to him, which I can appreciate. So there's a scene in the movie where you think he's going to die, but obviously he's not going to die because he's Dwayne Johnson and he's the main character. But I thought the reason for him surviving was just going to be because he's the main character, but it's actually another reason that's central to the movie's plot, which I won't reveal, but because he falls out of a tree, gets shot with an arrow, and like hits his head on a rock, and I'm like, oh, it'll be fine because it's Dwayne Johnson. But it's like, oh, the reason he's alive is not because it's an action movie and they don't care about consequences. It's because it's central to the plot. There's also a part later where he gets turned into a rock, so he finally became what he always wanted to be. Dwayne Johnson became the Rock. Pause for laughter. So the director of this movie is Jaume Collet-Serra, who's also directed movies like Unknown, Nonstop, Run All Night, The Shallows, The Commuter. So he's done a lot of Liam Neeson movies, and he's also doing the upcoming Black Adam movie, also starring Dwayne Johnson. So this was actually a pretty light and movie for this director, because normally he does like the violent action movies. I mean, the directing and stuff was fine in this. Emily Blunt was fun and a throwback to like the 30s and 40s action movies. So overall, I quite enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it would just be another like cheesy cash grab for Disney. I mean, essentially it is, but it's actually like a decent plot. So yeah, check it out. It's in theaters and on the Disney Premier Access. It came out on July 30th, I believe. But if you wait 3 months, if you don't want to see it in theaters, it'll be free for everyone on Disney Plus. I give Jungle Cruise 2.5 out of 5 burgers, maybe a 3 if I'm feeling generous. But yeah, it's a good family movie. It's fun. And yeah, check it out. I'm CinemaBurger, and I'll see you next time.